Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your love and romantic energies. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading is for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Geminis who are focused on cultivating meaningful relationships with like-minded people, moving forward towards success and high vibrational energy spirit. This is for the Geminis who are focused on love, romance, and just overall well-being, okay? Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, and financially, obviously, right? Exactly. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, what does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to see, Spirit? Make it clear. This is for Gemini regarding their love and romantic life. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? All right, look at that. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And we have you deserve love. You are lovable. I love this combination because I feel like a lot of you are in current relationships with like-minded people that you're able to successfully grow with and evolve with. Those of you who are single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, you could be meeting like-minded people and dating often to kind of see what works best for you, who you're most compatible with. If your religious factors or spiritual practices align and allow you to move forward towards harmony and a beautiful relationship. For others of you who've been in relationships for quite some time with a specific person, this could be your time to level it up to the next level, all right? Some of you could be getting married, all right? Some of you could be engaged right now, so congratulations to you. And for those of you who are planning a wedding, congratulations on taking your divine union to the next level. All right? You deserve love. You are lovable. That is true through and through. All right? So as long as you love yourself and you're filling up your love cup, you will attract and only entertain people who reciprocate that energy. So loving yourself first will align you with the people who are meant to be in your life. To go a bit deeper on religious factors, this doesn't necessarily have to be a specific religion, but it can be a common ground, a common understanding between two people. All right, it can be you being aligned with the same lifestyle practices, right? Having the same or similar moral compass, because that's what will help build a substantial union. Having similar morals, all right? If you're with somebody who likes an open relationship, who wants to dabble in polyamory, and you're good with that, compatibility, all right? But if you have someone who wants to be polyamorous, but you want to be monogamous, that is a mismatch. It's time to separate and find your match, right? A lot of people, when it comes to love and romance, try to fit square pegs in circle holes, and that's not how it works. You want to make sure that you have the same common ground so that you can build a solid foundation and cultivate off of that solid foundation. Boom. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini. A lot of times when relationships don't work out or there's bickering and fighting, it's because you're not compatible. That's all it is. Incompatibility issues. Once you clear that up, everything tends to go pretty smoothly, okay? Okay, Mr. Fire Truck, do your thing. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. The number 36, secrets revealed. Okay, Spirit, what? Sacred lust, the number 26. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Ooh. Okay. All right, Spirit. Bottom of the deck. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Grounding, the number 3. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And again, you deserve love. This is a mixed bag, isn't it, guys? I feel like a lot of you are assessing your current relationships because you're realizing that you may not be compatible, especially if there's deceptions, certain secrets being revealed, all right, regarding a sacred lust. All right, this could also be a situation where maybe you want children, but the other person doesn't, or vice versa, right? So when it comes to love and romance, people have to make a conscious effort and be very discerning when it comes to cultivating relationships if you want it to be productive and meaningful. You have to start with a stable base, right? A lot of people don't do that these days. They go off of looks, they go off of feelings. But we need to go off of practicality as well in this world. Are we compatible? Are we grounded together? Or when I'm with you, do you throw me off kilter? Is the money in order? If we do take it to the next level and the divine feminine happens to become with child, will she still have to work? Or can she rely on your resources to take care of her while she's incubating your child, right? And will she have time to rest, okay, without resentment? Because sometimes people can get resentful when you're a stay-at-home mom because people think you're not doing anything, when actually being a stay-at-home mom is a full-time, 2 full-time, 3 full-time jobs. And depending on how many children you have, you do the math. It's a thankless job that people do not recognize. So these are the questions that need to be asked when you are cultivating relationships. Putting it out on Front Street because it saves the disappointment for happening later on. Disappoint each other in the beginning because at least you know and things haven't gotten too deep, right? Exactly. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. All right, well, do with that information what you will, people. Do with that information what you will. Deception, secrets revealed, sacred lust, children. Let's clarify. Deception. All right, well, there's definitely a light being shined on some sort of deception that's happening. Deception equals incompatibility. There's really no lines to read in between. It's straight to the point. The Emperor, the Magician, Aries energy, Gemini energy. Give us one more for deception, Spirit. Justice, okay. Page of Swords, yep. Something's being called out, okay? You could be, in a relationship with somebody who's giving to others, someone who's breadcrumbing and or giving to others, which is causing a strain, which is causing a sense of deception. You know what you need to do from here then, don't you? Because no one's worth stressing over. No one. They're either adding value and high vibrational energy to your world, or they're depleting you. That's it. If they're doing the latter, which is depleting you, they gotta go because they're useless to you. So something's coming out, okay? Secrets revealed. All right, this could have something to do with a water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who's just extremely intuitive. All right, there's the Lovers. Gemini energy. There's that Emperor again. And then we have the Six of Cups. So there could be interference with someone from your past. This could be an Emperor energy who's interfering. Give us one more, Spirit, for secrets revealed. All right, Three of Cups. Yeah, third party energy for sure with the Three of Cups. My celebratory card. Third party energy. And there's the Emperor again. Sacred Lust, Spirit. This is for Gemini. The cards are talking today, okay? Spill the beans then. The Emperor. The Moon. The Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man. Okay. It's giving some like secret relationship happening. Okay. The Magician, Gemini energy. The Nine of Swords, Worrywart energy, sleepless nights. Okay. Give us one for the children. Five of Swords, okay. And then we have the Five of Cups, yeah. Look, if this reading is resonating or if it is not resonating, book a personal reading to look deeper into your specific situation. This is a general reading, honey, so pick the pieces that resonate, discard what of the rest, but it's definitely giving some secret lover action. Perhaps you're separated from your spouse, but you're dating whilst separated, perhaps because the divorce is taking a while. Okay, find out where you fit. This is your life. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to give the message. And every once in a while, well, most times, give my opinion, okay? Because it's my channel and I can do what I want. Right? Exactly. Do what you will with this information, Gemini, okay? And, you know, this is why, look, I'll be honest, nothing is foolproof, okay? Especially when it comes to dealing with other people. People are unpredictable, okay? Nothing is foolproof, but it is up to you to protect your mental, spiritual, emotional, and financial health in case the inevitable does happen, okay? Because when things hit the fan, what do they say? The person you divorce is not the person you've married. You have to be very, very mindful and very careful and understand the person's character. Let them show you their character. And even then, that's not even foolproof. However, red flags do pop up, especially when people get comfortable. So check and see if those are the red flags you're willing to deal with for the next 20, 30, 50 years or more. If they are, because everyone has red flags. It's just about are you willing to deal with the red flags? Are these red flags, you know, can you deal with them? And can they deal with yours? Right? Some people can marry for money and not for fidelity. They say, as long as my bills are paid, I can have my dream home, my dream car, my kids have, you know, savings, they have their college fund, everything is in order. We don't have to love each other. As a matter of fact, you can have someone on the side and then I can too. as long as we're respectful, right? There are arrangements like that. Is that the red flag you're willing to go for? There are other ones too where, yeah, I'll have your children and I'll also work full time and I'll also do this and I'll also do that. And yeah, I know it's going to tire me out and make me look 100 years older than you, but I'm willing to do it because I love you. These are the red flags I'm willing to suffer with. And then you have people who meet in the middle. I don't know what the middle is. You can, you know what your middle is. But those are the two extremes. Okay? Find out where you fit, honey. Okay? Everybody's life's different. Everybody can tolerate certain things. Frey, steady income, organizing, accomplishments, art and design, home-oriented, self-employed. Face, money skills, investor, taking risk, face value, self-made, fame, exposure, reputation. Interesting. I feel like this deception, you got to be very careful because for some of you, this could ruin your reputation in your community. Okay, so be very, very mindful of what you're doing and how you're doing it. Because everybody's watching, right? Especially in this internet, social media, iPhone age. Everything you're doing is being captured, nearly everything. So you have to ask yourself, am I okay with this kind of exposure? All right? And go from there. Ring, financial commitments, long-term investment, partnership, work together, fulfilling career. All right. Yeah, so I feel like for some of you, Geminis, it could go either way. Some of you are actually actively filing for divorce because of deception. All right, some of you are not yet married, but perhaps you're dismantling an existing relationship because you've realized you're not really compatible, right? You've realized that perhaps you bring out the worst in one another. So you're parting ways, right? Good for you. And others of you see the green flags and you see the red flags and you figure, okay, this is something that I can deal with, right? And you move forward. Others of you are single as a Pringle, ready to mingle, so you're good to go. Don't say I did not warn you, right? When it comes to cultivating meaningful relationships. Be honest with yourself. Make sure that rose-colored glasses are off so you don't get yourself caught up. What's important to you? Are your morals aligned? And go from there. And like I said, do the hard part up front. Okay? Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their love and romantic life? And again, if you do want a personal reading, the link is in the description box. Anything else for Gemini? Worrywart, troubled, anxious, distressed, tormented, yeah. And if you're in a relationship that makes you feel like this, honey, let it go. Because all you're doing is aging yourself, accelerating your aging. Are you kidding me? Please, let it go, please. You're aging prematurely because you're worried, stressed out about somebody that you chose to be in your world. How does that make sense? Let it go. New work, more money, beautiful. All right, so you guys are upgrading your work environment. New opportunities are coming in for you. Awesome. Love. Love it. Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini? Romance, okay. This is not the most romantic spread, quite frankly. Blossoming, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. Yeah, I would say this is not the most romantic reading. This is kind of telling some of you to take the rose-colored glasses off, honey, and do what's best for you. But like I said, for those of you who are single as a Pringle and ready to mingle, this should be an eye-opener for you on how to move and how to cultivate a successful union. Like I said, everything, nothing is foolproof. But do your best to get to know the person before you take it to the next level. Make sure you see their red flags and make sure, you know, you're compatible with their red flags. Like I said, we all have them. But does their red flags mesh with your red flags? Right? Let's be honest. We all have red flags. Do they mesh or do they repel? That's the question we need to ask when cultivating romantic relationships. Okay? And yeah, of course, if you're smart, you're always working on yourself to be the best version of yourself. And hopefully you're with someone who thinks the same. No, I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. However, am I working towards becoming the best version of myself here and now? That's the question, right? Cultivating a healthy partnership. Those are the questions. If you're with somebody who doesn't want to do the work, who's somebody who says, I am who I am and that's just all it'll ever be, then absolutely not, especially if you're a growth-oriented person. If you're always growing, you're going to quickly surpass that person with a small brain and you're going to clash. It happens. So make sure if you are growth-oriented, you also align with other people who are also growth-oriented. If you're set in your ways and you are who you are, then get with people who are similar. Okay? Compatibility, baby. That's all it is. We have trust. Inspiration. No. Close, but not quite. Inspire. Faith. I don't know how this one ended up in my garbage disposal, but it did. Oh, I know how. Here's the story. I was washing the bowl that I have it in, and I was kind of washing them all because they get a little like mucky after a while. So I was washing them, and this one fell in the garbage disposal. And it was in there for like ages. So I would like use the garbage disposal and it would get all like chopped up, and I was finally able to get it out. All right, guys, bye.